Hello, my name is Kerry from Kerry's Card Creations. Welcome. So today I thought I would do a tutorial on a coffee pouch. This is nothing new. They've been around forever, but it's coming up to Christmas and that means craft fair season for me. And I always make coffee pouches and tea bag pouches because they do sell well for Christmas as little stocking filler bits. I was in Asda's the other day and I found these. Now, usually the coffee packets that I buy are half this size. They're like a stick form. But I was in Asda's, I saw these. These are Aero ones. They was on special, so I thought, oh, we'll make one for that. So I've made this box so that it is big enough to have a biscuit in there as well, or a chocolate bar, like a thin... Sometimes I put chocolate bars in some and I put biscuits in others. So I have got a piece of coloured card. This measures 17 centimetres by 21 centimetres, and I've scored it on the long side at 2, 8, 10 and 16 centimetres. No, short side. On the short side at 2, 8, 10 and 16, and then on the long side at 2, 16 and 18 centimetres. I am going to try and convert the measurements into inches, and I'll put them in the description bar. I was taught at school in centimetres. I can do inches, but they're not as good as my centimetres. But I will try and convert it as best I can, okay? Right, fold and burnish. But I don't want to keep reading out tons of numbers, so I'm going to work in centimetres because that's more natural for me, and then I will try and convert it in the description bar into inches for you. So it's been pretty awful weather-wise here in Old Somerset, but today it is such a lovely sunny day, finally. Now, scissors. Okie dokie. So along the bottom, so I've got my 1 centimetre glue tab is on my left hand side, so I'm going to remove at the bottom that little rectangle. I've got sticky scissors. Now, I don't know why I've got sticky scissors, because I cleaned all my scissors the other day. And then I've got 2 rectangles and 2 squares left. So I'm going to cut up the rectangle straight and mitre into the square, because that's my gluing tab. Okay, and I'm going to do the same with the other side. So cut straight up that rectangle piece and then mitre the 2 sides of the square. So that's the bottom. Okay, the top. Now, the other day I did this. I was trying to film this the other day and I didn't make it right and I wasn't happy. Right. So along the top you've got a 3 centimetre section and a 2 centimetre section. So on this 1 centimetre here, we're going to remove all of that. So we're going to remove the 3 centimetre, 2 centimetre on that tab piece and cut away the score line. Okay, then we're going to cut down. Pass the first score line down to the second, and the same the other side. Pass the first score line down to the second, and take away that top piece. And then mitre that square. Can't keep my scissors straight. Okay, and then I'll go do the same with this one. Pass the first score line down to the second, remove the piece on the top and mitre either side of the square. Okay, so I want my tab to be at the back, so I'm going to remove this one here. So I'm going to remove the 3 centimetre section and the 2 centimetre section, and I'm going to cut away that score line to leave me a nice clean edge. So that's what I'm left with. Okay, so now I am going to just corner around the tops of that. One there. Now I like to glue my paper in place before I glue my box together, because I just find it is easier. So I'm just putting my desk back together so I can use my bin. So I have got a piece of pattern paper. Now I've moved my measurements. Piece of pattern paper. This measures 5.5 centimeters, excuse me, by 13.5 centimeters. And I'm going to glue that one there. Then I've got 2 pieces of pattern paper. These measure 1.5 centimeters by 13.5 centimeters. And they're going to go there. And then I've got a piece of pattern paper. This measures 1.5 by 5.5, and I'm going to turn my box around because when it goes over and folds into place, you want this to be the other way around to the other pieces. Otherwise it'd be, I'm covered in ink now. So obviously I've got an inky pen somewhere. And I'm just going to round off the corners of this piece. This piece measures 2.5 by 5.5, or if you've got directional paper, it needs to be 5.5 by 2.5. Okay, so now I'm going to add glue to that 1 centimetre section. And I'm going to fold that over and fold that over. So yesterday we went to Hobbycraft. We've got 2 Hobbycrafts near where I live, and the biggest one is at Bristol. And I remember when Hobbycraft first opened at Bristol, and it was massive. Now, I used to own my own craft shop, so I have got tons of craft stuff. So it's not as if I need any. But we took my daughter and my grandson over there to see if they had anything. And I have to tell you, for me personally, well, my grandson bought lots of stuff. Not necessarily all craft related. And all I bought was a paper pad. But the experience was lovely for him because he really did enjoy it. He loved it over there. But it's not really, they don't really have much in the way of paper crafting in ours, in this one at Bristol now. So I think with most things, sorry, I've just added glue to those tabs, and then I'm going to add glue to the front one. I like all my seams at the back. It probably doesn't matter, and whoever's going to look at it won't notice it, but I just like to have my seams at the back. So you fold them up, fold the back one over first and then the front one over. Yeah, so he got himself some bits and pieces. He got a few crafty bits. He got some colouring pencils and things, but other than that, yeah, not a lot. Like I say, a paper pad was what I bought. Peter Rabbit absolutely stole my heart. Peter Rabbit paper pad, and I can't wait until I can have a play. Right, so that is my box. So my fingers crossed my coffee fits in beautifully, and like I say, there is a little bit of room in there. So I have got first of all, I've got my hook and loop. I get these from Amazon, and I buy these by thousands. They come in strips, and I buy a massive great pack of these. So I'm just going to stick them on there and stick them on there, and then I'll push that over so it's where I want it. They're very strong, so you just have to be careful when you first open them up. Okay. I do apologise about the state of my hands. If I'd have known they was that bad, I'd have tried to got that ink off. So I've made a shape. This is a really old set of cutting dies that I've had for years. But I've cut that shape, and I thought I would put that on there. So I'm going to put this on foam pads, and I didn't fill my foam pads up before I started filming, obviously. I've got some commission work to do. I really wanted to get this filmed and loaded up onto YouTube before I started. Then I can pack my desk away, because it is a bit of an eyesore when I'm filming. It's, yeah, it looks unique, and I don't have a lot of room on my desk when I'm filming. Right, so I want to put that on there like that. And then I have got a circle in my coloured cards. So this is those Alina Cuttle circles with the fancy edge. They're what I used on my last tutorial. They was out, so I carried on using them. And then I've stamped some mittens. So I'm just going to yeah, so Hobbycraft was a lovely experience for Henry, because he did really enjoy it. But it's not really, I don't know, it's more, I think they had a lot of electric cutting machines, and I do have a few electric cutting machines, but they're not my favourite thing to use, and I mostly use them if I want to do really big letters. But maybe that's the way. I just like to still cut and score things with my good old scoreboard and paper trimmer. Right, so I thought I would put that, something like that. So I'm going to put that on foam pads. put that on foam pads. I'm going to put that one down there. And then I'm going to glue this one to the top of this. So I'm just going to make sure that I don't add glue. Oh, don't add glue in the wrong place. Oh, goodness me, I've got dropsies now. Sorry. Got a bit. Maybe I should have put that down a bit because it's sticking up a little bit. And then I've got Happy Christmas. I'm going to just stamp. I might put another hook and loop down the bottom. Oh, silly girl. It would help if I put them the right way round, wouldn't it? I might put one there and one there. Come on, don't stick to my finger. Okay, so I've got Happy Christmas. I've got a piece of scrap white card. She says, let's make sure it's straight because I don't want my Happy Christmas crooked. No, let's try that again. This is a new stamp. So I know it doesn't quite catch on that A. That's better. Let's just quickly cut that out. Right, so my sentiment piece is 2 by 5. So my coloured card piece needs to be 2.5 by 5.5. Now, I'm not very good at jaunty. It's a known fact that jaunty is not my thing. But on this occasion, I do think it looks a bit better if I have it at a bit of a jaunty angle. There you go. So there is my Christmas coffee pouch. No, well, it's more of a box really, isn't it? I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial today. If you could give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, that would be lovely. I can't believe I'm nearly on 100. I'm on 127 subscribers. That is incredible. I never in a million years thought I'd get that many. So thank you to everybody that's subscribed and continues to support my channel. Any questions, please just ask, and I will be back again soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.